Hello, third graders. Welcome to lesson 6.8. Today we are talking about parentheses. Parentheses? Wait a minute. Those are what you use when you're writing something. Well, we can use parentheses in math too, but let's start with this very, very silly beginning. You ready to be silly? All right, here is a sentence, right? Look at this sentence. We're going to read the sentences and talk about the meaning. Nina fed Tom the gray cat. This could have more than one meaning. What do you think? What could this sentence mean? Can you come up with one idea or maybe more than one idea? What could this sentence mean? Yeah, this is where I was talking about being kind of silly here. So, look. Nina fed Tom the gray cat. So one meaning that someone might understand is that Nina gave Tom a gray cat for Tom to eat. Ew, right? Tom gets a gray cat and he gets to eat it, right? Nina fed Tom the gray cat. Nina gave Tom a gray cat to eat. Or another meaning could be that the cat's name is Tom and Nina gave Tom something to eat, right? So Nina fed Tom the gray cat. And in order for us to do that, we're going to need a comma there. Okay. So, right. Maybe Tom was the name of the gray cat and Nina gave, him some tuna to eat or something like that. Here's another kind of weird sentence that could have more than one meaning depending on the order that we put things. Take a look at that. My sister Tess and Kumar are going to the park. That could mean a couple of things. It could mean that... do I have room down here? Oh, there, extend H, right? We could say that without the commas, like if we put commas here, then we're talking about three people, right? My sister, Tess, and Kumar are going to the park. If we don't, then it looks like that my sister's name is Tess, and maybe it is, right? So the order of things in language is important. The order in math is important too. And one thing that mathematicians use to show order, one thing they use is parentheses. Parentheses are those things that you see, around here, like, whoop, there, I just put parentheses around the standard. Okay. Parentheses help mathematicians to know the order. And when you see parentheses, look at this. In a number sentence, you always solve that part first. Okay. So the parentheses, whatever is inside these brackets, right? Whatever is inside here, do that first. It doesn't matter where the parentheses are. Whatever's inside there, you do that first. So what does that look like? Well, look at this. I have 25 minus 8 plus 7. And this is telling me, you see these parentheses? Here's one, and here's the other. That means that I need to do this part first, okay, which is what I am going to do, okay? We'll look at the number sentence later there. So I am going to do 25 minus 8 first, okay? So I need to borrow there. Let's see, 15, 7, and 1. So 17. Now, so I know that this is 17. I like to cross that out and put the answer underneath there or on top. Now I can do 17 plus 7 more. See, I did the parentheses first. And it matters because if I had done the 8 plus 7 first, then that would have changed the whole answer. 24. If I want to, and what you can think about is, a sample number story for the same problem. Ellie lost 8 of her 25 pens, but then she bought 7 more, right? So she lost some and then bought some more. So if you see parentheses, you have to do that part first. Okay, let's do some together. That's a lot to look at. So let's just look at the first one. All right, what problem do you see inside the parentheses? 17 plus 13. Okay, so we are going, even though it's written after this, we are going to do this first because it is in parentheses. How much is 17 plus 13? Did you say 30? If you did, you're right. Okay, so watch me. Cross that out, and we'll put 30 here. Now we have the original 53 minus 30. 53 minus 30 equals, how much is that going to equal? It's going to equal 23. All right. Let me do one here just so you can make sure that you hear a clear model here from Mr. White. So I'm thinking about, I have 68 minus 4 times 5. So what do I have in the parentheses? I have 4 times 5. I know my 5s real well. 4 times 5 equals 20. So I cross that out and I put in the 20. Now, what do I have left? I have 68 minus 20. 68 minus 20 equals, that's just 2 groups of 10 less. 68 minus 20 equals 48. See how this works? What's something that you've seen us do that's important? The most important thing is whatever is inside the parentheses. You have to do that first. All right, what am I going to do first on this problem? Yep, 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8, that's just a math fact. That equals 9. Now what am I going to do? 9 times 3. What is 9 times 3? 9 times 3, this one equals 27. So another thing you can see here is that sometimes I have bigger problems, right? And I need to write those problems out like I did here. Sometimes it's just math facts or subtraction facts like it is on this problem. And so, there might be a little less work on problems that just have facts in them like that. Let's do one more. Here it is. Oh, we're going to need a pencil and paper for this one. 12 plus 38. We do that first. Why do we do that first? It's in the parentheses. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Carry a 1. 1 plus 1 plus 3 is 5. 50. And now, cross that out. Put a 50 here. 50 minus 15. Let's see who writes it down and who forgets. What do you think that answer is? 15 minus 15. All right. If you said 45, that is not correct. If you said 45, that tells me that you didn't write it down. And so when we write it down, we can see that we cannot do 0 minus 5. We have to borrow. And now we have 10 here. So our answer is 35. You can see how important that is, that on problems like that, where we have multiple digit addition or subtraction, that we write those problems down. All right, your math journal page. Now, let's open this. Go ahead and turn to page 207. You see 2 halves of this page. Today we are doing the top half. So we're going to stop after number 6 today. We're going to come back to this page the next time we talk, okay, and work on the other types of problems. So your goal here, you have these 6 problems. Now, some of them look like they might just be little facts, right? Some of them look at that. You make sure you write that down. Okay, make sure that you stack those numbers on top of each other and subtract. And there are other problems that you will have to do that as well. All right, so you're doing number 1 through 6 today using parentheses. That's our goal today. Use these parentheses to know the order of the problems that we're supposed to do. Whatever's in the parentheses, do that first. All right, if you have questions about parentheses, you can send them to me. I'm going to probably tell you to do the parentheses first, but you can still send them to me. We can reach out anytime. And good luck.